It's Friday, and our next guest is sharing his guide to real estate investing made easy with 4 different strategies to help you get started.
It's one thing to earn a paycheck and save, and another to put that money to work for you. Certified financial planner and president of Shakiba Capital, Trevor Shakiba, is joining us now. Welcome to the show. Happy Friday, Trevor.
Indeed, back at you.
Okay, well, let's get started on this. I know a lot of people hear this and maybe think, oh, I don't have the means to do real estate or to invest. And this is something I think very obtainable for so many people.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, we had a lot of interest a couple weeks ago when we talked about why real estate could be such a great investment to help you diversify out of the stock market. And the other point I made was, remember, when you look at folks that are financially independent, 90% of them, 90% of all U.S. millionaires are invested in real estate. So that should get your attention. But my first point that I really got to make here, Courtney, is you've got to have money to invest in real estate. And so I get that question a lot. And my question back to all the viewers is your financial house in order first? Have you, paid off your debts? Do you have the appropriate amount of savings and budgeting? So I always like to point that out first. But yeah, real estate, you can absolutely invest in real estate. The easiest way is probably through a mutual fund or an index fund or an ETF. A lot of 401ks have this option. Just pay close attention to what they're invested in. Is it international? Is it US? And then figure out how much you should allocate towards that. Typically 5%, 6%, maybe 8%, depending on your risk tolerance, is a great way to get started.
Okay, a mutual fund. So for someone who's thinking of investing in real estate, going out and buying a rental property, we will get to that, Trevor, because that works too, but you don't necessarily have to do that to get started. Let's talk about something called an REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust. Break this down.
Yeah, and a lot of folks haven't heard of this, but this is a somewhat popular way to invest in real estate. And really all that is it's a company which operates income producing real estate. Now, this could be all different types of real estate. It could be warehouse or office or apartments. There's different kinds. It could be a public or a private real estate investment trust. The thing here is just be careful. Usually the private real estate investment trusts are illiquid. Sometimes you have to have a certain net worth, and just pay attention to the fees. Most people should probably not look at those until they get into a higher income bracket or net worth bracket, but those are out there and sometimes they can make a lot of sense.
And I think a lot of times now people see all these shows, flipping houses or buying rental homes or but you say do it yourself and consider getting a rental home, a rental property.
Yeah, well, look, it can make a lot of sense, but you hit the nail on the head. There's a lot of TV shows out there. It's not like TV usually. We're not all chipping, Joanna Gaines. So just be careful here. I've seen a lot of issues and problems. Make sure you run the numbers. Here's the other thing. It's not just a mortgage. So if you get a single family rental home, it is mortgage, principal and interest, but it's also HOA fees, insurance, taxes, maintenance. You've got to add all of that up to make sure that it can make sense. Now, everybody's heard this term or this phrase, tenants, toilets, and termites, and that is an element of owning real estate. So make sure you realize that there could be things that go wrong. And so are you going to manage it? Do you want another job? Maybe you do. Or are you going to get a management company? And there's a cost to that. Again, so you have to factor that in, make sure you understand the numbers and what you're getting yourself into.
Being realistic, I think, is very, very critical before you buy a rental property. Trevor, let's talk about joining a group or a syndication. This has become more and more popular lately. We hear about people sort of going in on real estate together, like in a group where maybe you own an apartment building. So explain how this works.
Yeah, and it has become a lot more popular, especially for larger projects. And look, this is what we're doing at Shakiba Capital. But again, you've got to be careful. Do your due diligence. It can be a completely passive option, which is different from owning that single family rental yourself. So a lot of people that are very busy or own businesses, they want to own this type of real estate. You can get into it in this way. Usually you have to have a certain net worth or income, so you want to check that. But the great thing about this is that you can own the real asset itself together. So it would allow you to do bigger projects like a big apartment complex or an office building or things like that. And as we talked about last week or a couple weeks ago, there's significant tax advantages potentially. So, in summation, real estate can be a great investment. It does have risk. There's no investment that doesn't have risk. Just think through it, make sure it can fit your risk tolerance and allocation to help you achieve those financial goals.
And I think all of these points, Trevor, are so great. And whether it's on someone's vision board or a bucket list, the takeaway today is to really get your finances in order. Take a good look at what you are spending and saving before you jump into the next thing.
Yeah, well, look, I think that's always the takeaway, right? To really achieve your financial goals, you have to have a plan. You have to know where you're at. And then you've got to figure out what you need to do to get to that objective. Real estate can be a great investment to help you do that, but it's certainly one aspect of that bigger plan. And a lot of times you need to start at the fundamentals. And if you need to make more or save more, pay off that debt, get that cash reserve in place, those are the starting points, but real estate can certainly be a great investment for a lot of the viewers out there.
Yeah, and a great way to, as you mentioned, potentially earn some passive income, literally earning money while you sleep. Trevor Shakiba, thanks so much for your time.
You bet. Thank you.
And to any of our viewers, if you are looking for a brand new way to invest, you can connect with Trevor by visiting shakibacapital.com.